Hello, it's Dori. Anybody coming here? 12 seconds. Hello, my name is Dori from Dori Did It. And I'm going to go live today. Okay, people. I Hi, BJ. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Welcome in. I've got a whip to show or two. Mama Knows Best Gwen. Hello. Samantha Stewart. Hello. Guys, I'm so glad somebody came because, it's hard to do a live with nobody here. And I'm such on a learning curve. What are you working on right now? Right now, hello Pam's Cozy Crochet Nook. Right now, Sandra, so glad to see you. Honey, you got to email me. I've got a big question. Madonna, I love you. Mwah. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Been praying so hard for you. Someone else sneak in there. Sandra, I have a card. I have a card for you. And I don't know why I have a card for you, whether you didn't get your present, a package, or whatever. I have a card for you that I think just got dropped somewhere. You might have got something from me without a card. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. Please, it's driving me crazy. Mary King, welcome in. Gwen, let's see what. I'm making a shawl with a, why are all these little things, hug are you something, oh my goodness, hug are you for me, a hug for you, that Jack's girl, the Jack's, a hug for you and me, yes, the brain is such a power. I wish they would stay there so I can see them. You have to keep getting in your up on your grill there. Let's see. Did I finish? I think I saw that. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Did you finish your sun bunny? I got lots of sun bunnies. Not one of them's done. Quilty, hello, Quilty, Linda, welcome in. And let's see. VJ, I love you. I just want to say that again. You sent me a small bone along with 2 skeins of yarn several months back. Well, I got your card. That's what I thought. I didn't know if you got the package without the card. I might have even made you another card. I am the queen squirreler. Plenty of moderation. You have plenty of moderation. Okay. Tammy F, welcome in. Tammy sorry, Hooked. Let's see, let's get the name of your channel here, Tammy. Hook and Rod in Hand. Welcome. I've heard of you before. Hook and Rod in Hand. Tammy M. Do you have plenty of moderators? Yes, ma'am, Samantha, I do. And somehow I'm going to get that Nightbot to start working again. I need to call Mara. Let me put that down there. That's who I need to get in touch with. Mara. She will help me with that. We've already gone through it. I just somehow turned it off. Yes, ma'am. Denise Lee. Everybody who didn't know this, and I don't know where, I got a cup right in the way of the mic. Denise Lee purchased from me yes, did you get it yet, Tammy? So, Denise Lee purchased for Daigo's, for Kelly's fundraiser by Daigo. She purchased a yarn bag, a mystery bag from me, and I have it. Matter of fact, you can see it. It's one of the bags right here. Actually, there's a tag sticking off there. I don't have her address yet. I'm working on that. Yes. Okay, Tammy M. Yes, she got it. And she loves it. I'm so glad, Tammy. Boy, that was difficult, but I do need to hear how it arrives because Tammy. Okay, Angela Wright. Hi, Dori. And she wants to say hello to everybody in the chat. She's drinking water because she's always so good. She's drinking water and doing fine today. She's still working on her cow. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome in. It's so good to have you here, Angela. So let's see. Jan Chapman, what up? That's one of my friends. Glad you're alive. I am alive. I got you over there. I don't need to write you down. I know I need to call you. Thank you for coming in, Jan, and meeting some of my other friends. She does know how to crochet. I just don't know if she knows where her hooks are. Her name is Jan. Y'all say hi to Jan. Tell her to get out them hooks. Do you have Happy Mail? Do I have Happy Mail? Not right this moment. I use the bone pillow every night and use my on your bad foot. That's what Sandra says. I have a card for you. I may just send it to you. I still have your address somewhere. So, let me see, did I miss anything else? Okay. I am so glad that Tammy got her. Hi, Madonna. She may be saying hi to the new Jan. We have a Jan around here too. She's in Alaska. But what I was going to say about where can you find my address? I'm going to put it in the email. I'm going to, not the email. I'm going to put it in the chat because I have a P.O. box now. I've been putting that on my mail. Hello, Miss C's Cottage. Her name is Diane, but I call her Miss C because I like that. Drinking coffee. Miss Tammy is drinking coffee. I know y'all can read these. You can probably read them better than I can. And she's on her 3rd video. And planning my 3E video. 3E something. Okay. Denise. Okay, so Denise is saying hi. Pam. Pam, let me get that thought out. I'm going to miss what's being in the chat. Because I'm going to ignore it. Hi, Mary King. Again. Okay, so I sent a package to Canada. That's where Tammy M is, in Canada. And I took, there's got to be a bone pillow around here. Yeah. Okay. She won one of my pillows, like I've given away a ton of them. And she is in Canada. I took the bone pillow that's like this. I folded it. I don't want to pop those things up. I folded it this way, and I wrapped that packing tape around it, not on it. I had it in a bag. I squished that sucker so small, so tight, and then I thought after I finished it, and it was so cool, and it was just a little ball, I was wondering what customs was going to do with it. But at the point that I filled out the paperwork, sent it to Canada finally, because they didn't have forms for you to send it somewhere, whatever that form is called. They didn't have them for a while. I didn't go to another post office. They were ordering them, all that. So that delayed it. Then me doing the ball taped up package, I was hoping that didn't slow it down even more, but she got it. Life is good, and she's enjoying it. She won it off of one of Granny D's lives. Okay, that was Sandrina, was it Sandrina? Sunita. Hello, Sunita. I need to get with you, too, get some help on all this. Okay, and I called Miss C today because when I was watching her video, catching up on a live that she was doing with a Happy Mail, in which she had a little bit of trouble, I had it on fast mode. So she was talking like this, and I couldn't even hardly understand her, but I couldn't really understand her because it was just my phone. I called her because I thought she did it, and it was just my phone. Everything on my phone was on fast talking. And I, get this, everybody, I learned how to take that off. That little gear thing, you go in. I'm so proud of myself for that. I realized it was my problem, and I handled it. That's amazing. I'm getting better. So I wanted to say that to you too, Miss C. You're going to get better too. You're already doing really good anyway. Paula Munford, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm proud of me too, Missy. So proud of myself. For one moment, I decided I know how to fix this. Why is it so fast when I realized it was my problem? No, I was very, very proud. Everybody saying hi to Paula. Mary King saying hey. VJ, oh, VJ, you've got to be so proud of me. I have such gadget problems, and I see you sitting there putting the chat and putting the pictures and going to the email and picking up the pictures. I am so envious of that. Yes. And I haven't watched whatever it is you said you were talking about me. Yay. I know, I'm getting better. I have in front of me the iPad. I should get this chat up on this, but then I've got two gadgets and I get crazy. But of course everything was needing charging, so there's a cord right here that's going to a plug behind me. It's crazy. CC for Samantha. Hey, somebody's got a dress on. Can you please? She wants a VJ. You got the Madonna. Madonna, you just sit there. You don't have to do a thing. I just want you here and listening. And you can read the chat, but you are not needing to push any buttons. Just stay where you're at. So I have a few WIPs. Yes. And then I'm going to talk about the bone pillows. Oh my goodness, all kinds of craziness there. Yes, Samantha Stewart wants her link dropped. And I was over on a Eastern or Western live today with do you get sloth cloth? What? Oh, I'm thinking you mean some sloths. I do. I have sloth material. Email me. Dori did it. 22gmail.com. Okay, Linda. Which Linda's in here? You're welcome, Samantha. Which Linda Padilla. It's P.A. Padilla. Hi, Dori. It's my first time here. Happy to see you. Well, hello. Happy to see you, too. Welcome in. We're a bunch of squirrely women. I know most everybody here. We go from one topic to the next topic and trying to stay on. We didn't go to the nut house tonight. She's visiting with her children, Granny D. It's her last day with her Florida daughter in town. Tomorrow she leaves. Granny D's still in the hospital. So please can you drop your address? I'll get that. It'll be in the bottom where you type things, the comments, not the comments, the chat part. Miss C is saying hello to you, Miss Madonna. Okay, so squirreling, yes, we squirrel a lot here, but we mostly crochet. Some of us knit. Madonna doesn't care for knitting, but we're gonna work on that, hopefully. She loves all things yarns, so she'll still love stuff that's knitted, I think. Someday. Somebody got her mad. Dori's address, VJ. Well, I have a squirrel. Hi, Jax. I already mentioned you. I'm not sure why, but I mentioned hey. Okay. Main thing. WIP. I got a few. This is the sweater that I'm working on right now. I've got it marked for the sleeves. I've got stitch markers there to divide it. That sweater starts crocheted. It starts up here. This part was going to be a hat. It was a hat that I made, and when you put it on your head as the rib, it'd fall all the way down. So obviously I knew that I had made it too big. So I just left it off to the side for a while, probably a month, two, who knows. But then I picked it back up and I decided I was going to put some knitting needles on it. So from that point, I doubled it. This is doubled, so it's nice and thick. because again, it was so big and I had already connected it. So then I put knitting needles on it and I have just started knitting it and just practicing. It's not anybody's pattern. When you knit a sweater, you either go raglan sleeve or you probably can do a million ways, but two ways is rounded, like when you're doing all those fancy stitches in different colors, color works. But you can also just go in the round, and that's what I did. I just went round and round and round. But I do know how to yarn over, which leaves a little tiny hole. Hi, Linda again. And so I was just practicing putting these holes in here. That's all I was doing. I was just still practicing. I switched from the pink and started in with white, and the white is, and I only have a few of these. They came from AC Moore. I have some white, I have some pink, I've got a couple other colors, but I really don't have much of this left. So because the pink was this brand and real soft, I broke out the white to change it up. So now I'm working on this white. I have plenty to make a sweater, and as long as I've added another color. So that's one of my main WIPs, and it actually got put on to my mannequin, which I don't have a name for. If somebody comes up with a name, I'll start calling her that. She's been in the back room for about 3 years. She just wears shirts or a shawl or something, and I decided, why ain't I using her? So I broke her out, and that sweater is awesome. The measurements are pretty good on this mannequin too. I really love using this. This helped me to, yeah, I love it. So that's one of my main WIPs. Now, I also have a couple other sweaters going, but that's the one I really wanted to work on because there's no pattern. I'm just making it up. I've been practicing my yarn overs, putting them every so often. I did not count anything. They're just like 4 stitches away from each other. I even missed one on the far side when I was counting them. There's no yarn over at all there. It's no big deal. I don't care. I'm just learning to do it. Oh, Nancy's in here. Too old to care. Hello, Nancy. And everybody says hello. Hola, Matro. What? Matro. Matio. Mato. Rivers. Mato. I haven't got a clue. It's small writing, but I spelled it. And if I touch it, it does another function. Oh, back up. Too old to care. Hi. BJ said hi to Nancy. Yes, that's Nancy. I don't have a book, Miss C. I'm going to call you for answers in your book of who's what, the names. Where are you from, Dori? I've lived in Virginia my whole life, right here in Virginia, on the coast near Virginia Beach. I live in Norfolk, though, but I can get to that beach real quick. So, what was I saying? WIPs, and more WIPs. This is one that I'm really, really loving. That's another sweater, but we'll get to that one. This is one that I just started this week. This is 100% merino wool, super wash wool, and so soft. It's a number 3. What day do you go live, Dori? Wednesday. WIP Wednesdays. At 6, usually after Granny D. But Granny D is in the hospital visiting with her kids today. Okay. Hello, Ms. Did it? What? Tank! Hi, how are you? Hello, Ms. Did it. Ms. Dori did it. Okay. Hello, Tank. And Linda Padella. The shawl is very pretty. Thank you. Hey, oh my gosh, Jan, the other Jan is here. I don't know if the other Jan stayed. My friend Jan. Okay, so hi Jan. I was watching a little bit of something today. What about that snow? Oh, good Lord, where'd it go? There's Jan. Jan, the Alaskan crafter. If you ain't got her, go get her. She's fighting against Lala right now on that hooker versus hooker. Okay, so as my sister says, I'm gonna treehouse. Awesome. Well, at least in a snowbank. Stay warm, honey. Do stay warm. Okay, let me see if I'm all caught up with that. King Mary saying hi to Tank. Tank Jax ain't on a branch. She's still in the chat. She got something to say today, Sunita. Shh. The S word. S word. I don't know what the S word is. Shh. The S word. S word. Happy Wednesday, says Nancy. Every day's happy. Okay. So what I did is this ball of yarn right here, this colorway, I was with Mama G on the telephone and trying to, Denise, I did want to thank you again for that, purchasing the yarn bag and giving it away. That was so awesome. So I gave Mama G the same ball yarn. It was from Hobby Lobby, and it had fallen apart out of its hank and made with wool. What should I make with wool? Well, you want it to be something that's good, you're going to wear, that's going to be warm. That'll keep you warm, Samantha. Okay? So, because wool fiber is warm, it will keep you nice and warm. So you don't really want to. Well, something you're going to wear maybe, or like this. This is going to be a shawl blanket. It's not going to be just a shawl. It's going to be a shawl blanket. I saw it. Mara, hello, welcome in. I already mentioned you because I need to call you, find out if I can turn Nightbot back on. You saw Mama G's box with the Okay, so Mama G got her box. She bought, I think, like 2 bags, mystery bags. And then I went ahead in the second bag and I just modified it for her, and I were on the phone. So she got the hand-dyed yarn that was this color, all right? And because it fell apart, I told her I would send her that one. Just gonna send it to her. But a lot of these other colors I also sent her. And then I texted her that I was gonna challenge her, because when I sent her the ball of yarn, it was in a ball because I couldn't quite get it back into a hank. And that was what I said. It fell apart. You want this ball? You can have this ball too. She took it. And then I realized how pretty it was when I had the second one, that I started to make this shawl. This was just a few days ago. It is so addicting. I don't know about you guys, but I have made granny square pattern. I don't even know how many years I've been making granny square patterns. I can make a granny square pattern, I think, in my sleep. My hands just do it automatically on their own. Mine was a number 12. I don't know what that was. Okay, so this is all going to be granny squares. And it is going to be huge. And it probably will be finished before a lot of my other WIPs. But I have spent, and I was cursing that daggone ball winder, but I have, oops, pair of scissors. I have balled up a bunch of yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is all Hobby Lobby yarn, 100% merino, superwash. This is the only one that I didn't realize when I grabbed it. This is a number 1. So 1 plus 1 equals good enough, close to 3 for me, because the rest of these are all 3s. So this one, I was holding both ends at the same time. And I just finished that. This is a number 1 holding both strands together, and it really does feel like a number 3 to me. It's going to be just 1 plus 1 equals 2. Oh, 1 plus 1 is 2. I know that, but it equals up to a 3 when you're crocheting it. It really does. You cannot, if you close your eyes, you can't feel any difference in this number 3 and this number 2. And I liked that it did something to the green. You know, it kind of went with the green. I think Dori must have went to the same school that I did. I like math better than English. Y'all will all learn that with me reading your comments, missing words. I'm dyslexic. And I went through school without knowing what dyslexic even was. And anyone who says they're dyslexic, take a moment to give them a break. Give them a minute, because everything that I read, my brain reads it backwards. The one thing I remember about my mother reading to me, she read me a story, or was trying to help me to read, and it was Fun with Dick and Jane. So that had to have been first grade. I didn't go to kindergarten. And her and I argued. I don't remember anything else, but her and I argued over and over. I saw that 2 plus 2 equals 3. I'm going to try that when I get a 2, because this is so close. And this is a 2. I wouldn't want all that. I wouldn't have put 3 pieces on here to make 3. That would have been too thick. Back to my mother in the story, because this, I've carried this my whole life. 62 years old here. Not till August will I be 63. And the day that we were reading Fun with Dick and Jane, and she was trying to help me, we got in a major argument about the word was. If you look at was and you look at saw, it's the same word backwards. And I read it backwards each time that I read it. I read was instead of saw. She was so aggravated by the fact that I had just read that word, was, saw was saw. But I wasn't old enough to know which word was intended to be used. And as an adult now, I read with knowing what words are intended versus just trying to read it. Was, saw. It was crazy. It was a horrible day for me. I felt so stupid, because every time I would read it, because I was reading out loud to her, it would be was or saw, and I would read it wrong, and I would be making her mad, and I couldn't be doing anything else. But that was kindergarten. Well, it was first grade, because I didn't go to kindergarten. I carried that through my whole life. You can't undo being dyslexic. You learn to overcome it. There's a lot of things we all have learned through our life to overcome. To be dyslexic is very difficult. And I feel for anybody. I am just so thankful that they now know when children come into school and they're doing things backwards, that they all test them for the dyslexic. It's amazing. You need to have patience with those that are dyslexic. And I'm also a left-handed person, but I crochet. I do all of the things that I do right-handed, because I'm also ambidextrous. So that really confuses the world too. But I know what ambidextrous is. So enough about that. Back to the bunnies and the whips. Thumb done. Thumb done. Back to the listening post in the bushes. Scary spider. Ooh. Welcome in. Mob, M-O-B-S. Mob's Place and more. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. BJ saying hi to Scary Spider. So the bunnies, Miss C, the bunnies, the bunnies. This bunny who's missing his head, I attached the arms to the bunny long before she was ready to be attaching arms and legs. So I got their ears too. I got the ears. This whole bunny, he stopped when I needed eyes. I am using 3 pieces of dollar store Just Chanel. 3, that's another way to do it. Okay, Miss C has approved that this is a way to do it, where I just crocheted them on. I didn't sew them on. I crocheted on. I crocheted them on. See? This it hit me in the nose. I just went around and crocheted them on the last row of his little body. And I put his feet on the same way she did. So he sits really, really good. It's kind of heavy too. But this is the row. I went 1 row further than his eyes go. And I had to stop because I didn't have any eyes. Then I thought I would crochet them because on Jack's web, oh, she's got a beautiful crocheted eyes with her, that leggy heart and leggy things. So I thought, I can make eyes. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of that. I made 1 eye. Mama G, welcome in the house. Oh, I got to, she's saying hello to everybody in the chat. One of my WIPs, I've used some of that yarn I sent you already. So it's a challenge. But I'm going to finish this one first because this is the only head that I have for all of the bunnies that I've got. Everybody saying hi to Terry. Terry Crafty 1333. Welcome in, Terry. Terry IE. Terry IE. Welcome in. Hang around talking about WIPs, yarn, not completing things. So, I don't know what that did over there. Okay, so this bunny will be the one that I finish first. It's not, this is the last one I started. But it's so fun because it's in this big fuzzy yarn. So, I got the eyes, and I'm going to put the little stick-in eyes. And this one will be Denise Myers. Denise, hello. First time here. Welcome in. We're just a bunch of yarny loving people. Mostly crochet and knitting, but we can do anything with yarn. We will do anything with yarn, I think. Live with a lot of it too. Welcome in. Thank you, VJ, for welcoming her in. And everybody. Mama G, while you're still here, do you add what's Samantha? Let's see, wait a minute. Do you add stuffing to the head? Yes, ma'am. There will be stuffing in that head when I get closer to being done. So, Mama G, I have started with the yarn that I sent you. I have started a shawl, blanket, all in granny square, all using, to the best of my ability, number 3, that's what this yarn is, number 3 superwash merino. This one, thank you. This one, we were talking about math. This one is, I held 2 1s like a 3. Because a lot of the yarn is a number 1, I just used both ends, put it in a ball. This is I love this yarn, and it matched all the bright colors. The idea behind this shawl came from Little Drops of Wonderful. Her name is Allie. She's made two of these with her advent calendars, and I was so jealous because, and I didn't have all those little, what the heck, little hanks. And so I broke out my yarn from the yarn bar. It's about time. Hello, honey. So glad you didn't miss it. I'm so glad you didn't miss it either. Everybody, we love our yarn barf. Yarn barf. I love her. Bye, Jan. It was great. It was a great night. Bye, Jan. Have a great night. Okay, so Jan is leaving. Let's see. Which Jan? Not sure. Was it the Alaskan? Alaskan? What color is that somebody? Samantha? It's purple. It's a very light purple. I can't think of the other name for it. Oh, that's crazy. Not lilac. Maybe lilac. But she's made so many of these, and every year she gets a bunch of advent calendars. But I bought pickle jars a couple years ago. And now that y'all were talking about math, and I knew that I now have the math experts in the house, then I wanted to let you know that I broke out the jar of all of my pickles, little pickles. And this is what I did to one of the rows, because I want these bright colors in the blanket shawl. Right here, that color, I held one of them, and I used both ends of it, because this is too thin too, but it doesn't have a number on it. This is like a 2, because it's not as small as a 1. So y'all were saying a 2 plus 2 equals 3. The Aberdeen wool box. Yep, I have the pickle jar. And the pickle jar not only comes in a jar, but these are what come in it. You get a pattern. I got 2 jars. You get a pattern for the shawl, or a cowl. My other one is for a shawl. And you get needles to make it. And it's all in the jar. It's pretty cool too, because they tell you don't have to ball them up. Just put it around the jar and pull it off of the jar. Hugs to all. Oh, Queen Bridget's in here. I didn't see Bridget, but hello, Bridget. Welcome in. Welcome in. But this I love. I love working on that. Okay, so I started that this week right after I did the box for, I probably can unplug this. It keeps shaking it. Right after I made Mama G's box up is when I started that little shawl. I have been faithfully, I showed y'all one other time, this blanket, and it's from Serenity from Walmart. Serenity. It's just their gray, but this is like working with butter. It's so soft. And I just showed you the back side. All it is stockinette. And it's rather long. It stretches. It stretches and stretches. But it is just stockinette. So soft. I did, what is that called? Knit stitch on the edge. No, I don't know what it's called. This is called stockinette, and this is a knit stitch with all the bubbles. And it is like putting, oh, I don't even know what to say. And it's nothing fancy. It's just the fact that it's really, it's thick yarn, so it's squishy. Again, it's Serenity, and that's all I remember is it was Serenity, but it's a number 6. and it's working up super duper fast. It's like, let's see what Queen say. I have to block and show off the finished yet as well done ASAP. Get it done by Friday. Finish Friday. How long is your live stream? As long as I take it. I try to do an hour. I prefer, if you're going to rewatch, because I've rewatched a lot of them that you can't make it on time. So I try to make it an hour. But I run my mouth, so sometimes they go over. Some of mine are over an hour. I don't try to make it over an hour, though. Nancy's saying hello to Bridget. Let me see, where are we? Cool. Thank you, Samantha. So, this is a WIP. This is actually going to be a gift. I so don't want to give it away, but it's a gift. And I'm almost done. The person is a lot taller than me, so it comes up to the top of my head right now. I'm only 5'3", so I'm making it longer than that. My first live, this is your first live stream? Coming to mind. Okay. K and B Crochet 61. There's my birth year. Hi everyone. Should have set an alarm coming in late. It's okay. That's why they make replay. And I've showed a lot of stuff already. My sweater that is just made up. I'm learning how to do yarn over stitches and not affect the account. You just go round and round, so it doesn't matter. I've stopped increasing and not going around. I've joined under the sleeve with stitch markers, and now I'm going straight down, and then I'll come back and do this, that way, and do the sleeves. That I'm just kind of winging it, I think is the word everybody else was using. This, another WIP. It's already over my head, but it's not done yet. And then my shawl. That's a blanket. This is going to be a blanket. Please check out Allie. Y'all are going to love some of her stuff. You really are. She's over in the UK, and you love that pink sweater. I love it too. Thank you. I can't wait to wear it. And then my bunnies. That is not all my bunnies. Let me bring my bunny box, or bunny basket. It's on the floor next. It's on the floor next to my chair, sitting over there. I like to work out of a bowl. This is Hobby Lobby. I love that yarn. This yarn, whatever they call it. So, this looks like a body part. This is the body, because I didn't do any leg. The head is, I've only done the purple head. I have all the parts for this bunny. That was the second one I started. This was the first one. This one was a pain in the buttola. None of the body parts would match. And I told Miss C, she said it was okay. These are the legs. Some were fatter than others. See, and some are skinnier. So I'm going to use these two for arms and these two for feet. And then I have the ears. And I don't have a body because I made this for the body. And then I liked this yarn so much better that I thought, oh, I can do a better job on the legs in this material, which I did. But then I lost one of the legs and thought I was done and started to make ears. These are the ears. I made one ear. So he's missing body parts. Somewhere around the house, there's a leg. So I don't know when this one will get done. I'll have to make another leg. So these are all spare parts. Then I got Mama G's. What is it called? Oh, gosh. Monochromatic, help me out here. Monochromatic make along. Check out Mama G's channel. You use shades, not colors. Black is a shade, white is a shade. Monochromatic Mal. There you go. And she's got a Facebook thing too. I don't do Facebook, but she's got a Facebook page attached to that. Monochromatic. Thank you, Tank. So I have made the 4 legs of a bunny that is one of my monochromatic make-alongs. But the way I was thinking, because I started this one when she started that Mal. This is all gray. Can I count this one too, not Granny, she's on my mind. Mama G, can this one count? It's just a gray, buttery soft, all gray. I mean, I can crochet a little heart on it in a bright color that will be one color. Because the monochromatic, you make it all in shades, not colors, but you can put one. Thank you. So I got two monochromatic mouths going for Mama G. And then I thought, as long as I'm dipping in, this one, because it's yarn I've never used 100%. I've never used it. So this is also specialty yarn to me. So this one falls under Dee's Creative Hands Mal. She said make one with all kinds of things. I got 2 mouths going. That's awesome. Happy belated birthday. Yes, Mama G got older yesterday. Whew. Just want to open my windows and doors. Okay. I'll have to figure out that later. You just want to open your windows and doors? It's too cold around here for that. She ain't no 25 again. You can't even claim dog years. That'd be old too. Oh, I gotta be nice. So those were a bunch of my makes. And this is crazy. You see all of these? These are from, well, these aren't. Yeah, they are. These with the rubber band. These are from Just Chanel. Hey, Dori, honey. Oh, Granny D, just enjoy your time with your daughters. Let me see where'd that go again. Oh, okay. Oop. Hey, Dori. Granny D says she's sorry. I'm just now. My lovely daughters they left and went to supper. Oh, with Dad and Buck, with their dad and Buck. Tell Buck I say hello. I tried to call him. Anyway, I'll call you. Try to get you again. These are all of the labels from this bunny. And he's not done yet. And I don't think I think there's going to be more labels still. I'm not done with his head. I'm using 3 at a time. So I am so stash busting. I may have a giveaway when I get him done on just how many balls of yarn it took to make him. And the person that guesses the right number will win something. Because that's crazy. But yeah, this is dollar store ones too. These are not I don't know why they all ended up in this basket, but they did. And some more yarn pieces. I guess I was going to throw it away, but I just didn't. Ended up collecting them. So, that's my WIPs that I have closest to me. Okay. Mama G's thanking y'all for the birthday wishes. I just celebrated the 36th anniversary of my 39th birthday. Good Lord. Hey, I'm 62, I think. not told the truth a lot, but 62 and it's 24. Yep, because I was born in 61. 61. August, I'll be another year older. Oh, Regina, I didn't see you slip in on me. Hello, Regina, from a Yarn Lover Regina. I think I said hello. And Denise, again, so generous. I've got to get Daigo, the address from Daigo of the winner for that. Oh, no, no, no. It's Froggy. Froggy won that. I got to find out who won the... Sorry, I kicked you. I got to find out who won the... I gave away a funny bone. And I need to know who won that. I need her address. I can't remember who it was. You're 744 months old. Yeah, that would be way too much. 63. Paula's 63. Total baby boomer. 54. You go, Yarn Bar. Age is just a number. It's how you act. State of mind. Mrs. C, 1947. See, there we go. That was a good year. Good year to be around. Excuse me, guys. Had to get me a little drink. I do, let's see, Pam's just turned 51. 59 model. Yeah. Mindfully, Mara. How old are you, Mara? Didn't say, did you? Big squishy hugs to my favorite granny. Madonna was in here listening to Yarn Bar. She may still have it running. So, I did want to tell you guys about the pillows that I'm making. The funny bone pillows that I'm making. I'm changing it up just a little bit because now this was one of the original. This is the original, matter of fact. It's my favorite pillow. And it had handles. I took them off. So now she's probably still listening. Daigo emailed and said, I've got Froggy's address. I got hers already wrapped. But I want to put the, because you can just barely see that. Right there is one of the prizes from Daigo's that I'm sending out. Right there is a bag for Bougie Boomer Party. Yeah. That blue section in a bag, that's some of those they're for D's Creative Hands B something bags. Froggy is giving it to Kel. Okay, yeah, she's giving the yarn to Kel. Okay, then I'll need Kelly's address. I probably have hers too, I'm not sure. I'm working it out. I've got a lot of things going different direction. I was going to take them all today to the post office. That didn't work out. I was going to do it yesterday. That wasn't even happening because I still don't have. Be positive. Thank you, Yarn Bar. I have a whole bunch of Be Positive bags. She put out a call for them. They're to send to D. So that's going too tomorrow. So, the pillows. This was the original one. I still have this material, which I love dearly. This one is got an area I don't go to, but there's Madonna's part of the world. And that's how I sit on this one. It has its shape. So, but I'm making them now with no handles. And these aren't going to be sold in sets anymore. I'm changing all that. I got it, Denise, thank you. She donated it to Kelly. I can do that. Awesome. So I sent to Mama, no, to Granny D. And she was sleeping with her so much. And I found that's kind of, I've got them in my bedroom now too. Let me just go ahead and put it out there. They are comfortable to sleep with. And I'm not making these as much as I went. This one, let me see, here's what. This was the original size of my funny bone pillows. Right side up, right side up. And mine has a D ring. I like it. Ran a long piece of yarn and tied it to the bed table. And the tails off the. Oh, that's so funny. I can pull it up with my yarn. Yes, that's so neat. Well, I am making them and keeping the little D ring on it. The little D ring. But I used to have hardware on it. I'm not putting that anymore. I'm not going to put the anything but a little D ring. And if you don't want the D ring, you can cut it off. It's only on with a ribbon. So this one has a D ring. And you can connect it to anything with the little D ring being on it. But this, if you can see, is a little bigger. Just a little, but it just is, well, it's measurement wise, it's probably an inch longer, maybe all the way around. That's the best I can say. And they're funny bones. They're flat. I mean, they're stuffed. Melanie J, hello. Terry IE, been in here. Hello. What was Terry? Melanie, welcome in. So, I'm going to have 3 styles basically, but I love, you can hardly tell the difference in the size. Maybe how I'm holding them. I have these in my bed. The 3/4 size aren't that good in bed. And these are just a little bigger, thicker, everything. So a supersized money bone. So it's kind of like something new on the horizon. I'm working them, baby. And this is ready to be sewn. I actually have, mine is right here, I'm sure. Yep. This was the first one I made with that. And with the bigger size. And this one I keep in the bedroom. I pulled it out today. No, it doesn't have, this one doesn't have hardware on it at all. I made it for me. I prefer it without hardware. I just keep it thrown in the bed. So enough about that. I'm gonna worry about prices and stuff, but trying to send this stuff, that other pillow as a set, that's gotten out of hand. It doesn't fit in the bag right. It's hard to ship it. So I just wanted to make the flat pillows. The other, and you can't really sleep with that triangle shaped pillow as well. They were more for sitting and crocheting, but I guess some of us sit and crochet in bed a lot more. I have found I'm doing that too. What'd you say, Yarn Barf? So when you order one from you, we should tell you to supersize it or not. Amen. And I still will sell the set with a big one and a little one. But the 3/4 size, that's just going to be made special orders. I've got one for Jax right now, getting ready to go out. Kim G, hi Dori, and all y'all friends. Kim G, welcome in. Honey, welcome in. I've been telling everybody about my WIPs. You'll have to go back to the beginning to see it. But let's see. Okay, I just got to pop up here. Watch Bailey, Cat on the Prowl. She just started. If you're one that goes over there, see ya. It must be 6 o'clock then. I'm not going to. What time's that clock? Oh, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. So if you got to go ahead. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I just wanted to round up and see what I'm so glad. There was something else besides the card that I had for Sandrine. Sandra SC from South Carolina. I had another dilemma that's been driving me crazy. At this moment, I can't remember. It didn't drive me totally crazy. Well, that's my whips, guys. That's my whips. See you later. My student is here. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I don't know if I got everything in that I was trying to, but bunnies, bunnies, and bunnies. Who's going live besides Cat on the Prowl? Anybody know? I know there's usually somebody. Dori Doodles. Oh, I love that one when Daigo says it. It's so cute. She calls me Dori Doodles. I love it. Thank you for saying that, Yarn Barb. Mary King, bye. Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming to my live. I hope some of y'all watch the replay to see some of the stuff I was showing you earlier. And next Wednesday, I will be here at 6 live. We'll see what happens with Granny D by then, but I usually follow Granny D's live, and I'm not sure where we're supposed to go without Granny D. I don't know what's next, but I know that Bailey is on, so you guys can catch her. You see what that West Coast Wednesday with Mitch. That's right. Mitchie is on tonight, late night. That's right. She's so sweet. Can somebody drop VJ's channel for me, please? She put a CC. Thank you, Samantha. She's going to watch the replay. No Kimmy tonight. Kimmy's Monday night, I thought. Somebody needs to write us a TV guide schedule, please. Hey, while you're sitting in the hospital, you get a piece of paper. Granny D, write us a schedule. Post it for us, please. I can't keep track of all this. VJ, your hours are killing me too, because you came on early, then you're leaving, and then it's hectic, I know, for you. But I enjoyed yours today. I was watching. I put a comment at the very end. I was watching. I was going to send you a picture, but then I said, no, I'm going live. I'll do it. Okay, I'm going to really, really, really go. I am going to leave. I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to start working on this again, because I'm almost done with this. I need to do the garter stitch. That's what it's called. I need to do the garter stitch on the very end, because this thing is already over my head. Mama G said it's going to count for the monochromatic Mao, of which I now have 2. Steve has a calendar. Oh, thank you so much. I'll jump over to Steve's then. Too neat. I'm glad. Later, Gator, said Mama G. Love you guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Oh, it's over here. Bye, guys.